That looks delicious, Aaron. Welcome to The Soup. I'm Kelsey Kearns. Yeah. Not yet?
I'm Christina Ochoa.
I'm Karl Schoening.
Well, I'm Newcomb.
And today we're going to be talking about the Glee GQ controversy.
Can I start off by saying I don't really think it's borderline pornographic pictures. They're 21. They're over 21. Come on, guys.
And it is a men's magazine, not a children's magazine, so.
Yeah. I mean, what's y'all's opinion about it?
I mean, I don't think it was a big deal either. It's just something that happens. Like, people are going to pose for pictures, make money. GQ is a very big magazine. People want to be in it. And, you know, they ask you to pose a certain way, and none of it was too bad. It looked like something you would see like in a swimsuit edition of maybe Sports Illustrated, but
there was even more clothes in a swimsuit. I mean, it was like full-on shirt with
Right.
underwear, but I mean,
Right.
I mean, they're more clothed than any kind of swimsuit edition.
Yeah, I really didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
I just felt these people are portraying like high school characters, and they got all the characters together, like Glee. It was still representing their character. It wasn't like they took one actress from the show and took like her in that pose.
Now, you guys got to remember, this is a men's magazine. So I understand that it's at the grocery stores. Everybody can see it, but it's a men's magazine. And I just, what, an 8-year-old will be buying this? No, it's
I don't know a lot of children that read GQ.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a
up
problem
to this
with
point,
at all.
I barely heard about GQ. I really didn't care for it.
well, as popular as Glee is, like, it's not the Disney Channel, so it's not like it's a lot of, you know, children reading it. I hear Glee is more of a more mature High School Musical or something along those lines.
They feature mature issues.
Yeah.
I do know that. They feature mature. I've only seen like 2 Glee episodes, but
I haven't seen it at all.
I mean,
I've seen it.
I'm not a
It's
fan.
A cool show. I mean, a lot of college students I know watch it. And
Yeah.
I know. I mean, that's totally fine for us to look at those kind of pictures as a college student. You know.
Yeah.
So.
But
I think GQ is aimed towards older men, and that would kind of creep me out if my dad had a young girl posing in high school at high school students. I don't know. It was high school setting. I don't know.
it was very suggestive, especially the crotch shot. I think that's the one that's getting the most controversy.
Oh, yeah.
Is Leah Michelle is posing in her underwear in a bench with her legs spread open, and then she is placed against a locker with sucking a lollipop. That is suggestive, guys. Come
It's
on.
very suggestive. But I mean, they did it because GQ people, or the men that read that magazine, are definitely going to buy it because of this. So really, they're just getting more publicity for Glee, and all this controversy about it is just going to have people watch it more. So
Definitely.
they're pretty smart for doing this, actually.
Definitely. I know the I think it was producer or executive, whatever, but he was saying, hey, these people are beautiful. Like, they're gorgeous people. Might as well just, you know, have fun a little bit. And the publicity is now on all them. So, hey, more
true.
revenue for your magazine
Pretty
and for the
smart.
show.
Have they done
smart for
that at GQ before, like gotten a cast together?
I'm not too sure. I know it's really popular in Entertainment Weekly.
Yeah, because I always see beautiful women on the cover, but I've never seen
Yeah,
it.
I don't think they've done a TV show before.
I'm surprised they would do this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Out of
Well,
all of
Well,
them.
hey, maybe this will actually even draw people to watch Glee. It's like, I'd never heard of that show. Maybe it sounds cool.
That's
Yeah.
right,
Yeah,
it's good for
that's
Glee.
true.
Well, another topic this week is that studies are showing that Hispanics actually live longer than blacks or whites.
woohoo! I'm the only Hispanic here on this table. Yeah.
It's very interesting. People are saying that it might be because of the Hispanic culture is so strong on family and unity, and that whenever you have that kind of strong family background, you live longer because you're happier, and maybe it's a more relaxed setting, and you have someone to go and talk to about any kind of problems.
Familia es todo. That's my saying.
No
I mean,
habla.
that's. I think the study is true. Except we eat really bad.
Yeah.
I don't know how we can live longer. I mean, we eat really bad. I can vouch for that. But you know, do you know where you read that study?
It was
Where you
from
saw
USA Today.
USA
reported
Today.
that.
That's interesting. I don't know. I can only vouch for my.
Yeah, my uncle is actually Hispanic, and he eats horrible. Like, I would not have thought that either.
Yeah,
I
like
know, it's very
crazy.
surprising to a lot of people, but I mean, they've done it study after study, and it's showing that Hispanics live longer. So
I think that's really interesting because, I mean, you would think the opposite because
Yeah.
we eat bad and we don't really, I don't know if we get exercise, but that's great that we're going to live longer. I know we're going to take over the world in a little while. So I think that's really interesting.
another hot topic on campus right now is that Mike Guzman, I think that's how you say it, Mike Guzman, he's an ASG member, and that he will not be impeached, as ASG originally said.
What did he do wrong?
What they were saying he did was,
Yeah.
as you know, he's a writer or opinion columnist for the University Star, and he was writing some columns that were getting people kind of upset, and ASG took it into their own hands and said that he was kind of going against diversity, discriminating against student body, and so they decided they were going to try to impeach him.
How long has he been writing for the University Star? Does anybody know?
I'm not sure. He's older. I think he's in his late 20s, actually. He's an older guy, but I mean, his columns are very, I don't know if y'all have read them.
I've read about 3. I recently started picking up the University Star.
Did you read the hippie one?
Yeah. Is that the one that they were impeaching him?
Well, it's kind of all of them together. I've actually written him a letter to the editor. They got into the newspaper. It got into the newspaper, so I was really excited about that. But I mean, his columns, yeah, they can offend people, but I definitely wouldn't want him to stop writing them. And I definitely wouldn't want him to be impeached from ASG. So I think this is the right choice to not impeach him.
It's still freedom of speech, but it's also, this is the university's Texas State newspaper. So if Texas State doesn't quite agree with these, then I can see him actually being kicked off. But if he's not going to be impeached, that's good for him. First Amendment working.
Definitely.
And also, I think he just got more PR for himself. You know what I mean? So if ASG wanted to do anything to kind of hurt him in any way, they didn't. They completely helped him, because now more people are going to be reading his articles, more people are going to be talking about him like we are right now. So, I mean, this is really just a good thing for him.
There was a whole page in the newspaper like just about him and
they
this whole
had
issue.
a cartoon. Did you see the cartoon picture of him?
Yeah,
like holding the American flag, like his face turned. I mean, that's just...
I saw that. Yeah.
He probably filed the complaint about himself, right?
I'm sure he's happy about all this. He gets so many. He had probably 3 stories in one University Star only about him. So.
Wow, more power to him.
Yeah.
Get his name out there. Good job, Mike.
Oh, another person that's getting kind of bad publicity right now is Brett Favre. Apparently he is a cheater or a texting cheater.
Well, here's the story. He was sexting. And now, we don't want to make this scandal a scandal, but he was sexting. There's rumors that he took explicit pictures of his area. We like to call that.
How do they prove that?
Well,
with the
Not his
pictures,
face
I'm
in
sure.
it.
Oh.
It doesn't have. Is that what it
No.
was? I haven't been keeping up with it, but it seems to happen. I don't know why, but it seems to be happening more often that athletes are getting exposed for sending naked pictures or something.
What is the deal?
What's the appeal to that?
Cheat.
But what's the appeal to like send a naked picture like that? It's, I don't know.
Well, he used to be a model for one of the jeans out there.
I think he's a
he's still a
spokesman
Wrangler, I
for,
thought.
Yeah,
for
Wrangler.
Wrangler.
Okay, and I heard that they took him off. His ads are off or
I haven't
something.
seen him in a
Something
while,
was
so.
something with his
I
ads.
think
I
I
don't
saw
know
one.
what the deal was.
I think I saw one recently. I'm not sure,
Really?
maybe. I mean, still,
So
it's still Brett Favre, and you know.
Is he gonna be? I don't know what the deal is. I just heard that he.
There's like a really attractive Jets sideline reporter that he supposedly sent pictures to.
she is really pretty. I've seen
And
the pictures of her.
I mean, I still don't get that because, you know, she's in the media first off anyway, so she could easily spread these pictures around.
Could she lose her job?
In the text. I
Oh,
think
I
she
don't know.
saved the text. This happened about 2 years ago, though, I read. This
Really?
is like when they were both working for a certain company together.
Oh, is that what it was? He
Yeah.
was with the Jets. Well, he was with the Jets.
They were both
Yes.
working, I guess, with the Jets company or whatever. And this was about 2 years ago. So, I mean, if this is just coming up, it's probably because of her. She's
Well,
probably bringing
the
this
Jets
up.
and the Vikings played each other a couple weeks ago, and that's when it started coming around.
No
So
wonder.
that's weird. I mean, I don't think any of you guys know who Greg Oden is.
No.
No.
He's
Sorry,
a
guys.
7-foot center for the Trailblazers in Portland, NBA team. And he had naked pictures come out. And
Well, I mean,
it's
look.
not,
Colby, Tiger, Brett Favre.
I know, what is
Shaq?
the
Was
deal?
there
I
something
think
with
that's
Shaq?
no, it wasn't Shaq.
It wasn't
but-
Shaq. Okay, but it's like, okay, here we go. We got football, we got golf, and then we got.
It's
what was it,
politicians,
baseball?
too. Like, what is the deal with male politicians and athletes? Like, why can't they keep it in their pants? Like, what is the deal? I just don't understand.
I think it's like a domino effect though, because one person comes out and gets rich in publicity,
Yeah.
and so all these other people have stuff. Why wouldn't they use it?
You mean the
Well-
women? The women coming out? That's true.
I don't know why you would save these if you're not interested in them, but like, I know the Greg Oden pictures were a couple years old, the Brett Favre's are a couple years old apparently, and like guys just send them to their old girlfriends or something, then if something goes wrong, send them out. So I don't know.
Yep, the women can make money
Make
off
money
of
off
it.
it.
Yeah.
Well,
Honestly, I
now,
probably would if I had something to use.
now